week around here as I had a few distractions with some PC games that I should have gotten to a long time ago but didn't. But regardless, I finally got enough gameplay time in Criterion Games and Electronic Arts' new arcadey realistic racer, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. The developers have taken the series back to its roots, rebooting the 1998 title Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit, which I spent countless hours playing during my late high school years. If extreme high-speed chases are your forte, this is probably something you're going to want to check out. So let's jump right in. Here's Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
Even the line between concept and reality was beautifully drawn. After a 7-year wait, the new Chevrolet Camaro is back and honors the style and performance of the original 60s Camaro. The SS is
If there's one thing that's for sure, it's that you're getting a ton of content for your money with this title. The extensive single-player campaign allows you to play as either an illegal racer trying to progress through your career as the fastest, most wanted racer in Seacrest County, or as a police officer progressing through the ranks by chasing down all the racers, both through their own unique set of race types and a selection of 48 unique cars each. A map screen allows you to select which race you'd like to participate in, and additional races will become unlocked for you over time. Basically, Seacrest County is one huge map with interconnecting roads, and each of the races take place over various portions of the county. There's even a free roam mode where you can take whatever car you'd like to explore the county at your leisure. A new social media-esque menu system called the Autolog has been incorporated throughout the game that allows you to jump into your career and online games, as well as check out the news straight from Electronic Arts, share photos that you take, purchase additional content, and track and show off your progress to your online friends. The photo mode is pretty sweet, as you can take pictures before each race of the car you're about to select as you listen to a narrator describe the vehicle, or you can pause the game during any race and enter an elaborate photo mode with filters that allow you to really customize the look and feel of the image you're about to store and share with your friends. As you advance your career, different vehicles and equipment will become unlocked for you, but if you're lazy and want all the best cars right away, you can drop a couple bucks in the online store and purchase a Time Saver Pack, which gives you access to all of the vehicles right away. When you take the game online, your career will progress the same way that it would if you were playing offline. That is, it's the same account, so the cars you unlock offline are available online, and vice versa. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit is loaded with those nail-biting, extremely intense woo moments right from the start. The high-speed chases with the squad of police cars chasing you are exhilarating, but some of the other race types are actually really freaking hard. In the Racer campaign, you have the Hot Pursuit mode, which has you and several other racers trying to cross the finish line as a bunch of cops try to take you down. The title fight pits you against a single racer in a battle for pink slips, while the Gauntlet pits you alone against the cops as they try to hunt your ass down. The time trial modes are what I found to be the most difficult, as you're simply racing against the clock, and to pass these levels you essentially need to drive flawlessly by racing at max speed the entire race and taking all the final shortcuts to cut off those final milliseconds. Granted, when I beat each of these I was shouting for joy, but man, it was a lot of hard work. As a racer, you're not a sitting duck against the cops though, as you've got an arsenal of equipment that will be unlocked and upgraded for you over time, including a nitrous tank that's filled by driving dangerously into oncoming traffic and by narrowly avoiding accidents, as well as spike strips to slow down the cops and other racers, EMP blasts that temporarily disable your foes, a jammer that prevents the cops from using their equipment, and even a turbo mode that shoots you to extreme speeds. The police career also has a Hot Pursuit mode, but obviously this time you're hunting down the racers, trying to take them out by crashing into them and using your own equipment to disable their rides. An Interceptor mode has you chasing a single racer at high speeds with the goal to disable them before the time runs out, and a Rapid Response game is a race against the clock to respond to a police call for assistance, where hitting any walls or objects adds 2 seconds to the clock, again requiring you to drive flawlessly at high speeds if you want to advance. Both Racer and Police campaigns have a game mode called Preview, which is a race against the clock in a car that you won't unlock until much later in the game, which I found to be tremendously engaging as these cars are fast. As the police, you have your own set of equipment for taking out the racers, including nitrous that recharges over time without having to do anything dangerous, as well as roadblocks that could be called in ahead of your target to slow them down and cause extreme damage to their vehicles. an EMP blast to temporarily disable your enemy, spike strips to slow them down, and finally a helicopter that will aggressively chase your target and even fly ahead and drop a spike strip for you. The online races give you access to the Hot Pursuit mode, where 4 players are racers and 4 players are cops, the Interceptor race, where it's 1 racer versus 1 cop, and the simple race game where a bunch of people simply race to the finish. I found the online races to be just as fun as the single player campaign, and overall had a wonderful time playing through this bad boy. You really feel like you're driving these cars, and they handle realistically, and everything just flies by you so fast that you barely have time to think. This is intense gameplay and is exceptionally enjoyable.
I've just cleared fast air. He should be right over top of you in any minute.
Roger that. Aerial pursuit unit engaging. We're on system.
The graphics in Need for Speed are absolutely stunning to the point where it's tough to determine whether you're looking at a video game in the first place. The game runs at a smooth 60 frames per second the entire time with no screen tearing or slowdowns, and the background environments just look great. What's nice though is that while you're restricted to a single county, you are presented with a wide variety of racing environments, including farmlands, deserts, snowy mountainsides, and oceanfront views, all with a variety of time and weather effects, which really keeps everything fresh. For those looking for an even more intense driving experience, a first-person mode allows you to see things through what appears to be the hood of your car, but there's no mode that shows you the inside of your vehicles. The game's soundtrack is loaded with a diverse selection of tracks, including music from Bad Religion and Weezer. I didn't recognize a lot of the music, but I thoroughly enjoyed the tracks that were selected and felt that they complemented the gameplay nicely. To be honest, I haven't even played a Need for Speed game since the original Hot Pursuit, so I probably missed out on a lot of great racing action, but this game really brought me back to the time I spent in late high school and early college playing through the original. Running from the cops in Hot Pursuit mode is exhilarating, and chasing the bastard down as the cops is just as fun, and you really feel a sense of accomplishment when you take down other players online. The Autolog's ability to integrate your friends' times and photos really helped develop a sense of community right inside the game. I think the only problem I had with this title was how unforgiving some of the time trial races are, and how much time had to be put into them to learn the proper paths and master the tracks, simply to pass the level. Who else picked this title up? I'd love to get some online races going. What are your thoughts? Leave your questions and comments below. Check out the full write-up and screenshots over at ZeitgeistGameReview.com. Stay up to date by following me on Twitter and Facebook, and make sure to check out all of the other great gaming entertainment on the Game Station. Don't forget to subscribe and press the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching.